veteran Joey Sly set to get us started, and we are underway in our nation's capital. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Let's get it.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession of.
You went to that boy here early, boy.
Aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate, but that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. This one complete to C.Samuel. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. From the 38, Wentz. That one caught by the tight end Bates. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence.
Damn, bro, what are you doing?
Made sure the quarterback saw him and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
So from the 36,
no, I'm not
first and 10.
talking.
Wentz going to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in his opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Now Wentz on 3rd down. He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Wentz to throw for it on 4th. Completes it to Samuel. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Gibson. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders.
I'm sure that was
Antonio Gibson. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders take the early
good.
and convert it into an opening touchdown. A strong run there, boy, when he gets it, especially around the goal line, like a bull in a china shop.
And none of us ever want to confront that bull in any
your Eagles lose, man.
Want to confront him. Got behind his pads, ran with power, and got into the end zone.
What an asset around the goal line, a guy like that.
It's almost
Forgot
like
we bet 20.
Blanket, isn't it? When all else fails, hand it to this big back and let him power his way forward.
Yeah.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Nah, you good, bro.
And he's gonna be
You good, man. You ain't gotta. You my dog, bro. Yeah. Yeah, man. Everybody with that scripted shit.
A little jet sweep to start the drive.
What?
And he gets this up just shy of
How the fuck he do that?
29 before he's out of bounds. A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd
right?
and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now Tua. Got a
Yeah.
man complete to Cedric Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back
Yeah,
good
Mahomes-
plays have him
Mahomes
on the
will
move on first down. Tua going to throw. Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And the Commanders are going
200.
to take possession of the football.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are
God
they? Because
dang.
for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously,
Well,
we've been
MIA.
together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On second down, here's Gibson again. And
One?
he'll get this down to about the
Dang.
30, 31-yard line. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Oh,
A
you.
couple extra tight ends in the formation. Here's the
Dang.
line up, 3rd and 2. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at
Damn.
22. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Back to Robinson now on first down. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Oh, you talking about a homie in the chat right now?
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to
Oh yeah,
move the chains.
I gotta play him.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he is unable to make the play himself on 2nd down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on 3rd down?
Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal.
Mm-hmm.
To throw is Wentz. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0.
So who homie had when you beat him? You had Miami. Seahawks.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Oh, he good?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Play action. Now it's Tua sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's third down.
When you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Well, obviously searching for their first touchdown this game, partner, and that quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve.
You know what they call me, the lock of God.
The secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that third down snap.
And this is
what?
Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big
Damn.
in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Wentz now to throw. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Sly able to put this one through. So the starting field
Good
position
D.
was terrific
Good D.
following the surprising turnover on down.
Opportunity.
After the made field goal, here's Sly to kick this one away.
I gotta play him and see how good he is.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You're not Zaza.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it. I think
You
you
had
just
him.
called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier.
Because I'm the lock-up guy.
The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. We've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another one on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly
I'm just him, bro.
We expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
Play action. Now Wentz.
Come
And that
on.
is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
A give up the middle to Gibson.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here's Wentz to throw.
Look at this shit, man.
Incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays.
I know, right?
I have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Sly able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, you know, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Good shit, Young.
No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot.
You don't give him no time to
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
They'll roll it, and he's going to go down again. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up third down. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
Oh my God.
Get this into the hands of Hill, complete.
Shit, go. There he go.
All the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 78 yards. And the Dolphins are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
You went down
The way
much.
this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football will have to be played. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing on first is Wentz.
Who the fuck you passed
And
the
now
ball
this
to?
is intercepted. My goodness.
Yo,
The
I
Dolphins
pressed
are
the
going to
fucking
take
wrong.
possession of the football.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the
Nah,
lead
that one ain't
and
matter,
take
that
it to
one.
the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
You get it back. Oh, it is halftime coming out. Oh shit.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tua, he'll buy some time right. And oh, that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
You going for the field goal, bro? Go for the
wasting
touchdown.
This great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Escaping the pressure. To a hit, and the ball is out. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
On the move to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Wentz will try again on 2nd down. Looking for the crossing receiver, and he's got him. It's Samuel. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a 1st down.
Well, we got beefeater, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson,
I want to see that replay.
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So that, Charles, a big decision there on 4th and goal, and it works out.
And that is an example of a coach who's confident in his team. He didn't look at it as a gamble at all. He looked at it as belief. Great starting field position. Let's go ahead and deliver. And they do.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Off of play action, Tagovailoa rolling to his right and going deep for Hill. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And the Commanders are going to take possession.
That's why they call me the lockout god.
Quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
23 yards on the play. Now Wentz to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3 and not giving up 6.
On 2nd and goal, Wentz, touchdown. Carson Wentz able to find Terry McLaurin. And the Commanders take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The homie better than Kane.
Old reference there, folks. But yeah, they've been the better of the 2 teams.
Your homie in the party is better than Kane.
Football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting at it?
To a hit, and the ball is out. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
I've been trying to sack him for so long.
Sacrifice his body to try and pick up the 1st down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make
touchdown, Washington. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Commanders.
Yeah, I've been playing with this team, and I like them.
Touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Joey Sly
Yeah, it's all
now
good,
to
bro.
kick off after the touchdown.
After this guy.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start
The lockup got him activate right now, bro. I'm in the zone right now.
Something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going.
Miami's a good.
This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Yeah.
6 DBs on the field for Washington on third down. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a third down gain of 4.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here we go. 45. Wide.
Double dog. That's the way.
Trouble. 38. Ready. Go.
They'll try it now with Mostert. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
He almost.
Now a timeout called for by the
I don't think he will have a touchdown,
and
bro.
as the two teams
When I'm in the
talk
locker
over on
room.
their respective sidelines, we take a break. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay
When
it
I'm in
off
this
on
mode, it's
first
very
down.
hard to stop me, bro.
Mike, check.
Activate.
Gotta do better.
Check. Smash. Shot. 17.
Oh yeah, we're coming for that.
On play action, here's Tua. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will
You like
expire
that
on
play,
this
huh?
third
I know I
quarter
play.
of
You like
play.
running. You like that play. I know all the
So
plays.
now 2nd and 10 after the
I know
incompletion
all the
on first down. Tua sets up to pass it. And going deep for Hill. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. And the Commanders will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Meanwhile, here a run on first down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage. Now, after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17. Now Wentz. This pass complete to McLaurin going across the middle. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Wentz now on first down. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. He's
Damn.
going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Touchdown, Washington.
He almost got me.
With touchdown pass number 4 on the afternoon. And the Commanders continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Sly on for the extra point. PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. So they elect
You're not
to
gonna
decline
score,
it.
bro. I got you
Why
a
not?
lot.
Just go ahead and let
Lock
the
up
play
more than
stand,
that.
and they'll take that.
Joey Sly now to kick
It's
off
not
after
gonna
the
work, bro.
touchdown. And that'll carry
It's
over
gonna
the
work.
back line of the end zone
It's gonna
for a
work against
touchback.
other people, but not me. I'm the lock-up coach, bro. I lock up wide receivers
Two
for
and the
fun.
Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and
I play
incomplete.
They
simple,
lead
bro.
big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they
Oh,
forced
that's a good
in
play
this
action.
runaway
I was a
contest.
run.
Now this one complete
That's a good
downfield on
play.
the left side. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 36 yards on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. It's brought in by Wilson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Oh, he fakes a spike. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Montez Sweat able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Cameron Curl. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense will very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Wentz's throw taken in by Samuel.
Ooh, you saw that spin, bro? Stop playing with me. Nah, bro, you couldn't stop me, bro. You couldn't stop me.
When coaches come into a game preaching
You could not. Nah, you couldn't stop me, bro.
I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
I spin back.
Sometimes in the NFL, you end up with matchups
Nah, I'm
like
just
we've been
fucking with
watching
you, dog.
here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Yo. Yeah, bro.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge
Come
now.
on,
1st
man.
and
Score,
15
bro.
following the delay of game. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout.
You
That's
sure,
going to leave them
bro?
with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
I'm about to go to my lockup defense.
Here we go, set, yellow, 22, jet.
I call this
Here's
jail.
Tua.
Locked up. Ooh.
It's Hill. on the crossing route,
How the
complete.
fuck he got that?
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second
Yeah.
down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard
But
for
you
them
ain't
to
got the
move the
first
ball
down.
because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Steps away. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue
Damn.
here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The Dolphins on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to pass. Tua. And Wilson with it. Complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down.
Damn, he
as
got
they're able
that.
to get the third down conversion. On play action, they'll throw.
Oh yeah, yeah,
The improv on the
man.
scramble
Bro,
there
that's
gets
a
him
tackle in
6,
the
and it'll
air.
be
What the
second
fuck?
down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid
pick.
gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And tackled
Oh,
down
he
after a gain of 3. Leaves him with
No,
1
you want to
yard
run
to
the
go
ball. It's
on
too
third
late for
down.
that, bro. You gotta
So
try to
they
score.
just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. They'll be marked
Oh yeah, I'd be locking up
short.
running backs
No
too, bro.
gain on
That's
the
what they call me,
play.
the lock up.
And
Oh,
that's
you
gonna
in
lead
jail.
to 4th down.
Lock up running. Don't run it. I'm right here. Don't run it. I'm right here. Don't run it.
They'll
I'm
try
right
and
here.
run
Don't
for
run
it.
it.
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
All right.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. They'll roll him out right.
Ooh, he got
let
that.
this go deep, back over the middle. And a big
Come on,
turnover
bro.
there as his guys will get the football back. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play?
It's your last
Fantasy
chance,
guys,
bro. Come on,
right?
man.
The analytics will tell you one
Lock
thing
up,
or
God.
another.
Activate.
There's a bad play on one hand,
Ooh.
a good play on the
Ooh.
other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. One final try for Tagovailoa. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Now, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles.
You
This
lost
was
to
not one.
Carson
Tip
Wentz,
your
bro.
cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
Probably like one or 2. All right, then, bet. Where you home at? Where you at? I'm gonna play him. Alright then, bet.